Hello, it's been a while. It usually is, but you know how that goes when you're really busy. Time takes, you know, it's sometimes to do some things. If you couldn't guess by the title, we're going to be covering Mordecai and Rigby and their forms of scaling, going over all their powers and abilities, and at the end, discussing their, you know, all of their speed and attack potency and all that good stuff. So if you guys enjoyed the video, please be sure to hit the red subscribe button. Thanks, and let's get into this video right now. We're looking at Mordecai and Rigby. Mordecai is the main protagonist from regular show. Rigby is the second main protagonist from regular show. And they work at a park as groundkeepers under Benson. When looking at Mordecai and Rigby, they have a lot of things, such as superhuman physical, characteristics. Can touch and fight against high five ghosts. Genius intelligence with the brain max. Skilled fighter, good at rapping and lying. Flight with the basketball powers. Plot manipulation and reality warping with the book apart records. Manipulates anything as long as it appears on the part. Reality warping, teleportation, creation, time travel, mind manipulation, wish granting, and BFR with the power. BFR skips to the moon and can teleport to the moon alongside people. Wishes to be inside the fight of Pops versus Anti-Pops. Can create stuff with it and mind manipulated Benson, forcing him to get Mordecai a raise, doing something similar to Pops as well. Empowerment is stronger than before with Death Kwon Do and the basketball powers. Reality warping with the realm of Darthon. Aura with the basketball powers. He can surround himself with a blue aura. Social influence. This would be in first place for lying. Acrobatics, self-sustenance. Type 1 could breathe on the moon with no issues. Hacking can hack into a system for a global-wide broadcast. Skilled in hand-to-hand combat. Smoke manipulation has shown to carry around smoke bombs. BFR Benson's car to the 1970s, doing it through prank calling him and saying the chair was meant to be there, being similar to what the master prank caller did to them. Resistance to plot manipulation. Tanked this from Anti-Pop's fourth wall awareness. Once transcended his comic entirely with this ability and jumped through comic panels. Resist to animator manipulation. When he came in contact with the animator from a animator chamber, he wasn't erased at all. He was hurt from it, but he wasn't erased somehow. Sleep manipulation with tranquilizer gun put it the death bear to sleep. Self-destruction and energy projection with a ring can shoot lasers and self-destruct depending on the setting. And that's gonna do it. He also has power bestowal. The book of part records gave the ice monster the ability of breathing fire. Reality warping. The book of part records lets them manipulate anything as long as it's in the park. Dimensional travel can jump to different comic panels. A causality type 1 is fine after a lot of time travels across the series, and the Pops and Anti-Pops Universal Plus reset punch, which sendeth them back to the first episode. Pop manipulation time travel once got above the comic, being above the comic panels, and Rigby stated time was an illusion for both of them, and then both ended traveling back to the panel where they ended meeting Muscle Man. Resistance to pop manipulation. Anti-Pop states that the fabric of reality is unraveling due to he and Pop's fight, which in the context is the narrative in its entirety. And Mordecai and Rigby survive their strongest attacks, send them back to the beginning of the show, can create black holes, tying in rock, paper, scissors 100 times, can break the fourth wall. When spinning a lot, he can do portals that can get him into the subconscious of other people. Resistance to electricity manipulation, able to be unaffected while getting electrocuted by eels, can designate peoples and objects with his punches with Death Kwon Do. Martial arts with Death Kwon Do. Pseudo fight with the death jump, can do big explosion with the death block. Resist death manipulation, status effect, induction, and explosion manipulation. Survived after eating the death sandwich, which can kill whoever eats it, and poison Benson. Invincibility via a capes can make him this. Reality warping with the poetry rapper, using the power of poetry. He is apparently able to warp reality at will. The power can warp reality and create things at will. Paradox negation and miracle manipulation via a changing the prophecy from Pops. Now, with all that being said, we can now get into attack potency. So at the earliest of Mordecai and Rigby, they are wall level, can destroy walls a lot of the times, especially shown when he destroyed a wall hitting the death bear. And Rigby scales to Mordecai, so that's why he's that strong. Building level plus comparable to Muscle Man, who compares to Skips, who has accidentally killed Rigby, who was able to regularly hold his own against him. Then we can say it's stronger than Rigby using Death Kwon Do, and Rigby nearly killed Skips, destroying several buildings and nearly destroyed the park hole. The force of his punches created a crater 100 meters deep with the Fist of Justice. Should be comparable to Skips, who should be stronger than Rigby with Death Kwon Do. Small city level plus because comparable to his durability, as he can damage Rigby in episodes after the small city plus level feat. And Rigby scales to this as well. Planet level tanked an explosion alongside the whole cast that opened a whole island, a planet, and even finished with the whole life on Earth completely. Planet level with the powers of basketball. The basketball powers cause a great explosion just by enter back to planet. Large planet level with the galaxy sword destroy Jupiter. Galaxy level with the galaxy sword. The form reached the size of the galaxy. Dwarf star level, he tanked a clash from pops and anti-pops who were able to like have destroy the entire universe and turn it into like a reset. Universe level plus survived the clash of pops, same scaling. Universe level plus with the hacks. With the power Mordecai can completely rewind the events of an episode, so can Rigby. Multi-universal level through hacks with the realm of Darthon. With the realm of Darthon, give the users capability to completely write the rules of the game, and you can create a universe according to the rules of the game, including things like no weapons, immunity to rule changes, no powers or magic, etc. Universe level plus fought on par with Finn and Jake, and later got powers given high multiverse level plus. Mordecai ended up gaining 5 dimensionality in one chapter from an elevator that granted him 5 higher dimensionality. Complex multiversal level is above the verse's entirety and sees it as an illusion. This means they can see their own space-time as an illusion, and they see a dog from a different dimension who is above space-time as a illusion, as well alongside the partyverse, a higher plane of existence, and obviously higher with Death Kwon Do and Fist of Justice, should be stronger than his base form. When looking at speed, we can get the most earliest speed for them being peak human. Outspeeds a golf cart, can keep up with Rigby, who is faster than him. High hypersonic, jump from Earth to atmosphere in just 4 seconds, which was calced around Mordecai, doing like that around that speeds. Then we have massively hypersonic, dodge lightning, which genuinely goes the speeds. FTL, dodge lasers multiple times, casually dodge a ray, run off an attack made of pure light. Also, this is speed. I don't know if I said that. I'm pretty sure I said that though. Then we have immeasurable to infinite, and immeasurable comparable to Finn, who reacted to the speed he was going at when he was tagged, who is beyond space-time and comprehension. Mordecai wants time travel back to where they met Muscle Man by going back to the comic panel that happened. So that would make them immeasurable. And so, yeah. And their durability is obviously equal to their attack potency. This is how scaling works. So I would say complex multiversal level. When looking at intelligence, we could say extraordinarily genius with sufficient brain max, which is what I'm including. I'm including everything so that we can get the perfect scale for Mordecai and Rigby. And we consider stamina is very high. Because of need be, he can stay up for days, could spend an entire afternoon without blinking, and Rigby should scale to this somewhat. So with that being said, that's going to do it for the video, guys. That's scaling Mordecai and Rigby and all their attack potency. Just to go over something, we can say their intelligence is genius with sufficient brain max. We can say their durability is equal to their attack potency, which is complex multiversal level. And we can say their max speed is immeasurable due to the fact Mordecai wants time travel back to where they met Muscle Man by going back to the comic panel that happened. So yeah, that would make them equal. And so that's speed at immeasurable. We got their attack potency at complex multiversal level. And yeah, so that's gonna do it for the video. If you guys did enjoy this and you love regular show, please be sure to hit the red subscribe button. Thank you. I can never say this enough. Thanks for all the support y'all giving us on our previous videos, and hopefully for our future videos. And thank you. I love regular show, and I'm out.